Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I'm not on my way to the storage yard today. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I want some of your input into CL sites, caravan and motorhome sites, and private sites. Now, both myself and Sarah normally go for the sites for caravan and motorhome, CL, affiliated, whatever. So this year, or sorry, the year coming, 2024, we're going to look more towards the private sector. We have just renewed our caravan and motorhome club membership. This will be, I think, the 10th year that we've actually been with them now. We were originally with the other lot. I can't remember their name. What is their name? Caravan and Camping. I think it's Caravan and Camping. We were with them a long time ago, and I think we was with them for a couple of years. We didn't get on with them at all because, and this is just our feeling towards it. Now, as everyone knows, over the last few weeks, I've made it quite known that Sarah's got a heart complaint. Going back to when we were part of, I think it was Caravan and Camping. So it was longer than 10 years ago. It's got to be at least 15 years ago. Sarah had this heart complaint then. And we went to one of their sites, and I can't remember it. If I can remember the name of it, I'll stick it up here. We went to that site. Now, when you looked at it in the brochure or you looked at it online, everything looked lovely and level, you know, and it was a lovely looking site. You know, of course, they're going to make their site look absolutely fantastic. But when we got there, we were very much took back by how sloped the site was. So all the pictures that were taken for that site were obviously done so it all looked nice and level. It was obviously on a slant. So everything we did, because Sarah was getting out of breath and stuff like that, it was very hard for Sarah to walk anywhere. Excuse me, I'm just going to look at the roundabout. Right, we're away. So where was I? Yeah, so, you know, everything we did, including the dog walk, for where we were sighted, you had to go in the car because Sarah couldn't walk any distance up slopes. She was just getting out of breath. She was getting chest pains and stuff like that. So we had it out with them. You know, we had it out with the actual club. They weren't interested. They weren't interested at all. Oh dear. I don't know if you can see that in the back. A Land Rover's lost its wheel and he's up on the embankment. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so we had it out with the club and they weren't interested. They just said, well, it is what it is, you know, take it or leave it. So as soon as the membership was up, that was it. We left. We've been with a Caravan and Motorhome Club ever since. So it's got to be over 15 years. So anyway, getting back to the main part of the subject was that we are now looking more towards the CL sites for Caravan and Motorhome. We've already started to look at some of them. And the one we actually did use the other week was Slimfold in near Horsham. Now, I don't know if anyone else has been there. Yes, in fact, I do know other people have been there because I've seen their videos. But we went there, although Sarah wasn't very well and we had to rush her off to hospital on the Sunday. To be honest, I mean, you know, I don't see any reason why, you know, people wouldn't want to use their own shower and their own toilet. I mean, it is you know, it is up to you. You know, to be honest, I mean, you know, if the wind's pointing in the right direction, then I don't mind emptying the toilet. But everything else, I mean, you know, is fair game in the caravan. I mean, that's what you bought it for, surely. So, you know, some people are, you know, game for using their stuff in the caravan. Some other people just say, oh, no, I'm never going to use it. You know, I don't see why you wouldn't want to use it. But anyway. So, yeah, so we're looking more at CL sites also because the fact that they're cheaper, you know. I mean, we had 3 nights at Slimfold I think it was, and don't quote me, but I think it was about 44, 48 quid for 3 nights. You know, and I thought that was really good value. It literally is about 8-10 miles from where we live. So, you know, we thought, yeah, give it a go. You know, we went and looked at it, and we thought, yeah, we're going to book it. So we booked it. And we had a, you know, apart from Sarah not feeling very well, we had a lovely time, like I said. So that site we definitely will be going back to. The other one we're looking at, which is a private site, is a place called Sumners Pond. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll put a picture up here of all their details, and I'll also leave it in the description down below. If you've been to Sumners Pond, please tell me what you think. I know they're having some building work going on there at the moment. I think what they've done is they've actually sold a field, so they're having some houses built there. But from what I understand, it doesn't actually encroach on the actual site itself in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, so we're going to go and give that another look, just to see what, you know, it actually looks like now before we actually book it. But from what I understand, it doesn't encroach on the actual site itself. Now, that place is more geared up for families, and also people who like to fish, because there's a big pond there, or a lake or something of that description. So it definitely does look like it's worth a visit. It's not far from us again, actually. I mean, it literally is 8 miles. But as people have said time and time again, it's not about how far it is away from your home. It's a change of scenery. You know, and that's great. I mean, we've literally got one just down the road from us. Well, again, I can't remember the name of the site, but I'll put it up here. We went to look at that site now a long time ago, when my Uncle Brian and my Auntie Barbara were alive. They had a caravan, and they used to go there quite a lot. Yeah, I've got some happy memories of seeing them there. So that was a particularly nice place, and they absolutely loved it. We did go the other week, actually. No, it wasn't the other week. It was a few months ago now. We went and had a look at it again. And we're sort of trying to nosy over the barrier and have a look and stuff like that. And, you know, it's what I remember from when my Uncle Brian and my Auntie Barbara used to go there. Getting back to the subject, it's a really lovely little site, you know. And when I say little, I mean little. It's probably, I don't know, a guess, about 40 pitches. I may be wrong. But anyway, yes, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to concentrate more on the affiliated sites, the CL sites next year, sorry. And go for them, because, like I say, you know, they're cheaper. It also means that you know, we're not spending hard-earned cash, because at the moment, for everyone, including ourselves, you know, money's precious. And if you can go somewhere that's really nice and not pay a fortune, excuse me, looking at a roundabout again, then we're going to do it. Because, you know, you need to look after the pennies. The pounds will look after themselves, I'm always told. So anyway, yes, just a little bit of a waffle, really, about stuff. I'm actually on my way to the recycling tip. I don't know if you can see in the trailer behind me, I've actually got an old little tiny tree of some description, what Sarah dug out of the ground about 6-7 months ago, and never got round to actually taking it to the recycling tip. So that's going with a load of conifer clippings and stuff like that. So that's my job for today. So anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one.